Hey on guys, Cast Forge here to tell you don't let the midday sun stop you from taking photos. Once a year I travel to Sydney for events, and the only time I had free this year was midday. So usually it's the worst time to shoot, the sunlight is blinding, the shadows are harsh, and the soft light that we all crave is just non-existent.
The next train to arrive on platform 2.
So rather than trying to fight against the blown out skies and the hard shadows, lean into them. Accept that the sky is going to be blown out, it's going to be white, there's not going to be much blue. And use the shadows as leading lines to intersect your frames and create bigger compositions. Compositions are king, okay? And when the colors fail, compositions are what's going to make your photos look good. So embrace the shadows and have a bit of fun in full light. So if we have a look at this photo, it's just a front-on photo of the Sydney Opera House, and the shot is blown out. The sun is just a huge invasion. The composition's not bad, there's people doing things, but it's not the greatest photo. But the moment I started using the steps and the sails of the Sydney Opera House as compositional tools, that's when I got somewhere. And we have this shot here, which is just my favorite shot of the day, with the steps and the two people standing between the sails and the harsh light on one side of the frame just completely intersecting it, and yeah, just creating a composition of half light, half dark with a human element in the middle. It's the same thing with the crowd shot when I stepped back with an 85mm and got the shot directly down the path. The crowd is there for a really cool element with all the different heads bobbing along. You've got the Sydney Opera House in the background and the light bulbs kind of as a line going throughout the frame to kind of guide the viewer's eyes down the line. Ignore the sun. Sometimes just go for what is compositionally the best photo and make it work in post. Play around with the shadows, play around the contrast until you find a happy medium that you can get working. But trying to force that photo to be something it's not, to try and force it as a nice airy blue photo, just was never going to work. And once you find the color grade that you like, you can apply it to 90% of the photos in the set, even when you're photographing birds. Alright, so that's it guys, just a couple of tips on how to shoot in full light, and yeah, like, subscribe, all the rest of it. I hope to do more of these, and if you have any questions or anything you want to know, put them down in the comments. I have been to Sydney multiple times and have a lot of footage to show, so if you guys want to see the different photos I take of the Sydney Opera House every time I go, I'm thinking of making that video as well. So let me know what you want, and we'll try to do it. But thanks a lot guys. Have a good one.